Now, there are 5 common skin problems we have because as a black skin babe, I want to help you girlies too. So if you do have the color of my skin, sit down, let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome to a new video. It's your girl Dera Maris. If you're coming here for the first time, hi, my name is Maris. I'm excited you're here. Kindly subscribe to my channel so you get to see more tips on everything skincare and lifestyle. Basically, I'm very excited to talk about this because as a black skin babe, I want to help you girlies too. So if you do have the color of my skin, sit down, let's talk about it. Now, there are 5 common skin problems we have, especially in this part of our world. If you're in Africa, you understand what I'm talking about better. We have 5 major skin problems. Acne, we talk about dry skin, we talk about eczema, we talk about sunburn, the list goes on. But today I'm going to be focusing on 5. I'm going to tell you the problems, the reason why, and the solution to it. Now let's talk about acne. Now, acne is one thing that people sometimes don't really understand, and most people experience acne due to puberty, experience acne like exposure of the sun. Sometimes it could be food, sometimes it could be hormonal and all that. What you need to do, especially if you don't have skin stuff, I just highly recommend you wash your face twice a day. Wash your face with your skincare product. We have salicylic acid. It helps to reduce those inflammatory acnes on your face. It reduces them, it calms down that. And there are less acne on your face. Wash twice a day because there are so many dirt out there. It's very dusty. The hot weather, the humid, the climate and everything. Because we can't predict what our weather is all about. Most times, this is one of the reasons we tend to get acne. So whenever you go out in the day, whenever you come back home, always wash your face. So now we're going to talk about the next one, which is dry skin. So if you notice, because of the kind of skin we have, we tend to have dry skin a lot. So our skin do need moisture. We need to moisturize. So most times what I tell people is it's either you're using coconut oil, which is very beneficial, or you use petroleum jelly, like the one that is very trendy right now or in vogue is Vaseline. You can use Vaseline, you can use Nivea. There are a lot of options to use to moisturize your body. And also Harmattan is in town. You need to moisturize that body, girl. Moisturize it. Don't go out looking flaky. Don't go out looking ashy. You don't want that to be your story, if that makes sense. Now, the third on my list is sunburn. So that thing whereby somebody is coming and there's a dark thing here, or like very red, very hot, very harsh, and then you see older people, their skin is already burnt. In most cases, it can be the kind of cream they use. It could be like the exposure of the sun, because the kind of cream they use is not supposed to be for this weather, this harsh weather that we are naturally built in, or we were born in. Many of us do have a long line of generations of people with terrible skin, of people with dark skin, dark spots, hyperpigmentation, sunburn, terrible sunburn. So one thing I always advise is always go out less in the sun. If you know you want to go out in the sun, always have something to shield yourself with. But one major thing you always need to be out with is sunscreen. Apply sunscreen. We have SPF 50, we have SPF 30. There are a lot of sunscreen right now in vogue. Every company now do have sunscreen. Please, the fact that you have a dark skin doesn't mean you can't deal with sunburn. You can experience sunburn too. So always apply sunscreen so that your skin would not experience it, so that you don't look older than your age, so that you don't start having wrinkles, you don't start having fine lines, if you understand what I mean. So always apply sunscreen. Now, the fourth on my list is eczema. Eczema is one underrated skin problems that many people I know just go about with eczema, and you look at them like, why aren't you fixing this? Why aren't you going to the doctor? Why aren't you finding solution to this problem? But to them, eczema is not really a problem. To them, it's like, I don't know, but like, if you have eczema, one thing I say is it's either you have an ointment or you look for an antifungal cream. I always recommend antifungal cream to like eczema, ringworms and all that. Like, these are creams that are going to help you reduce those eczemas. And one thing that causes eczema is heat. And one thing we experience in our climate is heat. Very hot weather. Seriously, very, very hot weather. And most times when I see people who experience hot weather, they move to other countries, they can't actually adjust to the cold weather. I totally can relate. Always look, if it's something that is very loud, very harsh, go get you a doctor. Look for a doctor, find ways. It could be allergies, because we Nigerians or we Africans, we don't know what allergy is. Like, I never grew up thinking I would have allergy. I don't have an allergy, but like, I'm telling you that there are people dealing with allergies that don't know. Like, there are people who would be reacting to the kind of soap they use, reacting to the kind of, hand wash and all that, but they neglect it because they feel like, this will go now, and they move on. And we are so used to this norm. So one thing I'm trying to say is, do not disregard stuff like this. Always look for a way out. Always find a way out, please. And trust me, you would be so thankful after you realize this. Now, the last on my list is stretch mark. Stretch mark is one thing I experience. Stretch mark can lead to like bad use of body cream, like when we have hydroquinone. Hydroquinone can be so harsh on our body because it is removing the thin layer or the first layer of our skin, trying to make us lighter than we are. To puberty, it can result to pregnancy. You can experience stretch mark during pregnancy because your body is, elaxifying or experiencing elasticity. Body is going through this phase. You tend to experience eczema. It could be, eczema is known as a tear on the skin. I did experience eczema, but not in this outer part of my body, mostly on my thighs, my bum, my back. Like, I did experience eczema, and one way I was able to clear eczema on my skin was moisturizing. And let me tell you, shea butter is such a blessing. I tell people all the time, you guys don't really know the benefit of the things you have or you see around you. Shea butter is such a blessing. If you take your time and apply shea butter around where you have eczema, hey, I'm not telling you like the eczema is going to go today or tomorrow. No, that's not what I'm saying. But like, it will reduce it. It's going to gradually fade, and then you'd see your skin. Like, I did experience eczema. So for me to come here and tell you like this works, it worked. Anyways, this is going to be the end of my video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I love sharing tips like this, which is why you need to subscribe to my channel. And then, we get to see more of this. If you're coming here, hi, my name is Dara.